Love and labor. Jacob, having journeyed far from his home, arrived in the land of the eastern peoples. Weary but hopeful, he saw a well in a field where shepherds gathered their flocks. There, a young woman approached with her father's sheep, her presence immediately capturing his heart. It was Racheal, the daughter of Laban, his mother Rebekah's brother. Jacob rolled the heavy stone from the well's mouth and watered Racheal's flock. He then told her he was her cousin, Rebekah's son. Racheal, delighted, ran to tell her father Laban. Laban welcomed Jacob warmly, and Jacob stayed with them, soon proving himself a diligent worker. After a month, Laban asked Jacob, "Just because you are my relative, should you work for me for nothing? Tell me what your wages should be." Jacob, deeply in love with Racheal, replied, "I will work for you 7 years for your younger daughter Racheal." Laban agreed, seeing Jacob's devotion. The 7 years flew by like a few days to Jacob, so great was his love for Racheal. When the time was complete, Jacob approached Laban, eager to claim his bride. A wedding feast was prepared, and the celebration began. But when morning came, Jacob discovered a cruel deception. It was not Racheal who lay beside him, but Leah, Laban's older daughter. Jacob was furious. "What is this you have done to me?" he demanded of Laban. "Didn't I work for you for Racheal? Why have you deceived me?" Laban replied, "It is not our custom here to give the younger daughter in marriage before the older one. Finish this week with Leah, and then we will give you Racheal too, provided you serve me another 7 years. Jacob, still yearning for Racheal, agreed to this difficult condition. So Jacob married Racheal too, and his love for her remained strong, even as he continued to serve Laban for 7 more long years. Leah, however, felt unloved and overlooked. God saw her distress and blessed her with children, while Racheal remained barren. Leah bore Jacob 4 sons, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. With each child, she hoped for Jacob's love, saying, "Now my husband will love me." But Jacob's heart still belonged to Racheal, who grieved deeply over her inability to have children. In her desperation, Racheal gave Jacob her servant Bilhah to bear children for her, and Bilhah bore Dan and Naphtali. Seeing this, Leah also gave Jacob her servant Zilpah, who bore Gad and Asher. The competition for Jacob's affection and the desire for children filled the household with tension. Eventually, God remembered Racheal and opened her womb. She conceived and bore a son, whom she named Joseph, saying, "May the Lord